Every now and then, in our pursuit of books outside the norm, we here at This Got Made come across a comic we mistakenly judge by its cover, or its title. To be fair, our expectations were not high for the uncanny man-frog. Really, could you blame us? I mean, it's a man, who's also a frog. The bar isn't exactly set high here. And yet, when we opened the book, we found a story with compelling artwork, certainly some of the best of the late 80s indie scene, excellent writing, and an interesting setup. Carnival sideshow freaks making their living as they travel from town to town, dealing with that circus life Steve Perry once sang of. Sadly, there are no clowns to make us smile in the pages of Man-Frog, yet smile we did. We smiled at characters we wanted to know more about, each entering their respective scenes with full backstories in mind, if only we, as the audience, would hang around to hear them. It only took a brief look at the credits to understand just what we'd tumbled onto. No less a talent than the late Dave Hoover. We'll get around to reviewing DC's Wanderers one of these days, doing inks over Terry Tidwell's pencils. Panels are tight, with no detail left unattended. Indeed, color might have taken away from how dynamic this book looks in its pure black and white form. Writer John Woolley crafts an interesting pair of stories in this first volume, introducing most of the main cast and providing a more in-depth look at one of them. No doubt, had this book enjoyed a longer run, every character might have had their moment in the spotlight. Sadly, it seems only 2 issues were made of the series, probably because others made the same mistake we did and judged the book off their first impression of it. The lesson learned here is an obvious one. There are gems to be found in any quarter comic bin at your local comic book store. You need only to be willing to look for them. The Uncanny Man-Frog is a book that got made. And if you come across it in your back issue pursuits, don't simply toss it aside. It is a book with great artwork, good characters, a fun plot, and an intriguing setting. I'm Carlton Tetley. Good day, and good reading. And cut. Okay, folks, I think that's a first taker. Now, we're sure their check cleared, right? Because honestly, some of these defunct indie companies don't come through with the money, or they want to pay us in useless back issues, and Daddy Carlton's got bills to pay, capiche? I can't keep sending Gus out to break kneecaps every time someone wants to pay us with exposure. Exposure ain't putting steak on the table, if you know what I'm... Wait, what? Why is the camera still rolling? Are you idiots insane?